Mr. Speaker, this Liberal government is trying to revive a failed bitumen pipeline from Alberta through BC that went nowhere under Stephen Harper's Conservatives and still has no First Nations consent. Talks about ending the oil tanker ban to enable this scheme in an MOU without BC at the table and without coastal First Nations involvement is harming a critical relationship and getting things done. Does this Prime Minister actually realize that pushing a project the coast has already fully rejected is breaking trust with coastal First Nations?
The Honourable Minister of the Environment and Climate Change.
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister said it in this House, and I will repeat it because I think it's very important to hear it again. We need to ensure the agreement of British Columbia and of First Nations. That is an important part of how we work forward on building a strong Canada, and I hope that if by repeating it, everyone can make sure that those words are heard.
The Honourable Member for Vancouver East.
At no time during the campaign did the Prime Minister say the tanker ban will be lifted or changed. BC Coastal First Nations is saying loud and clear that the tanker ban is not up for negotiation and no MOU will change that. This secret deal signed behind closed doors without BC and First Nations at the table is a betrayal. Enbridge 2.0 will not proceed without First Nations free, prior, and informed consent, and BC will not stand for it. Will the Prime Minister acknowledge that this is the pipeline for nowhere but the courts, and stop wasting everyone's time with this political posturing?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Well, Mr. Speaker, as I believe this is the last question, you can see the span of views in this chamber. It's interesting to me that it is a Liberal government and the Liberal Party that finds the cooperative, consensual way forward. Of course, in response to the member, we will work with and have a duty to consult First Nations. Of course, we will work with and have a duty to work with the province of British Columbia, as we do indeed with the province of Alberta. This is a visionary agreement today, a memorandum of understanding that sets a course for the future of West.